Diving into the digital depths, Unmasking the Dark Web, a hidden realm of the internet. Written by Brian Krebs on security, this exploration delves into the unseen corners of the web. The internet is a vast and complex landscape, teeming with both opportunity and peril. Most people are familiar with the surface web, the part we use every day. This is the part we use every day for searching, shopping, and social media. A world of convenience and connectivity. However, beneath the surface lies a hidden world known as the dark web. A place few dare to venture. It's a place shrouded in anonymity, accessible only through specialized software like Tor, which masks users' identities. Tor, short for the onion router, allows users to browse the internet anonymously, providing layers of protection. Their data is bounced through multiple layers of encryption, making it nearly impossible to trace. This makes it extremely difficult to trace their online activity, creating a labyrinth of digital pathways. This anonymity makes the dark web attractive to various individuals, from privacy advocates to criminals. Some use it for legitimate reasons, like whistleblowers and journalists, seeking to protect their identities from oppressive regimes. However, it has also become a haven for criminal activity, earning it a reputation as a dangerous and lawless corner of the internet, where illicit goods and services are traded. Understanding the nature of the dark web is crucial for anyone navigating the digital world. It is the first step in comprehending the complexities of cybercrime and the challenges in combating it, a task that requires vigilance and knowledge. The web's hidden layers: surface, deep, and dark. The internet can be visualized as having multiple layers, each with its own characteristics and levels of accessibility. The surface web is the most familiar layer. It encompasses everything indexed by standard search engines, from news websites to online stores. This is the internet most people interact with daily. Beneath the surface lies the deep web, a vast repository of information that is not indexed by traditional search engines. This includes databases, private forums, and cloud storage services. Accessing the deep web often requires specific credentials or authorization. Much of the content here is not illegal, it's simply not meant for public consumption. The dark web resides within the deep web, but it's intentionally hidden and requires specialized software like Tor to access. The dark web operates on a network of encrypted servers. It prioritizes anonymity above all else. This makes it difficult to track user activity or identify website owners. It is this cloak of anonymity that attracts criminal elements to the dark web. The dark side of the web, a marketplace of illicit activities. The dark web has gained notoriety for its role as a marketplace for illegal goods and services. Its anonymity provides a platform for criminals to operate beyond the reach of traditional law enforcement. Dark web marketplaces, often referred to as black markets, facilitate the trade of a wide range of illicit items. Drugs, weapons, stolen data, and counterfeit goods are commonly bought and sold on these platforms. Cybercriminals offer their services, including hacking, malware development, and money laundering. The dark web also provides a haven for more sinister activities, such as human trafficking and the distribution of child pornography. The anonymity and lack of regulation make the dark web an ideal environment for criminals to operate with relative impunity. Shining a light on the shadows, tools for combating cybercrime. Combating cybercrime on the dark web presents unique challenges for law enforcement and cybersecurity professionals. The anonymity of the dark web makes it difficult to track down criminals and gather evidence. However, specialized tools and techniques are employed to infiltrate these hidden corners of the internet and bring criminals to justice. Cybersecurity experts utilize a range of techniques, including open-source intelligence, or OSINT. This involves gathering information from publicly available sources such as social media, forums, and the dark web itself. Dark web monitoring services provide insights into criminal activity, tracking trends and identifying new threats. Sophisticated AI-based systems are also employed to analyze vast amounts of data and detect patterns indicative of criminal behavior. Law enforcement agencies work in conjunction with cybersecurity experts. They use undercover operations, honeypots to lure criminals, and advanced surveillance techniques to identify and apprehend individuals involved in dark web criminal activities. The fight against cybercrime on the dark web is an ongoing cat-and-mouse game, with both sides constantly adapting their tactics and technologies. The dark web has been home to numerous high-profile cybercrime cases that have made headlines worldwide. These cases have not only shocked the public but also highlighted the complexities of modern cybercrime. One of the most infamous cases is Silk Road, a clandestine online marketplace that operated from 2011 to 2013. It was a pioneering platform that set the stage for future dark web markets. Silk Road gained notoriety for its role in facilitating the sale of illegal drugs, primarily using Bitcoin for transactions. This use of cryptocurrency added a layer of anonymity that made it difficult for authorities to track. The site's founder, Ross William Ulbricht, was eventually arrested and sentenced to life in prison. His arrest marked a significant victory for law enforcement agencies. Another notable case involved Alphabay, a dark web marketplace that emerged after the shutdown of Silk Road. Alphabay quickly became a major hub for illegal activities. Alphabay was even larger than its predecessor, hosting over 200,000 users and 40,000 vendors selling drugs, weapons, and stolen data. Its scale was unprecedented in the dark web world. In 2017, a joint operation involving law enforcement agencies from multiple countries led to the seizure of Alphabay and the arrest of its alleged administrator. This operation showcased international cooperation in tackling cybercrime. These cases highlight the challenges and successes of combating cybercrime on the dark web. They serve as a reminder of the ongoing battle between law enforcement and cybercriminals. They demonstrate the ability of law enforcement to penetrate the anonymity of the dark web and bring criminals to justice. However, the dark web continues to evolve, presenting new challenges. However, they also underscore the constantly evolving nature of cybercrime and the need for continued vigilance and innovation in cybersecurity measures. The fight against dark web crime is far from over, and it requires a concerted effort from all stakeholders. Safeguarding your digital life practical cybersecurity tips. While the dark web may seem like a distant and shadowy corner of the internet, its impact can be felt in the real world. From identity theft to financial fraud, the consequences of cyber threats are very real and can affect anyone. It's important for individuals to take proactive steps to protect themselves from cyber threats that can originate from the dark web. By being vigilant and adopting good cybersecurity practices, you can significantly reduce your risk. Here are some practical cybersecurity tips to help safeguard your digital life. Use strong, unique passwords. Create strong passwords that are at least 12 characters long and include a mix of upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. This makes it much harder for hackers to crack your passwords. Avoid using the same password for multiple accounts. Enable two-factor authentication. Two-factor authentication adds an extra layer of security by requiring you to enter a unique code from your smartphone or email in addition to your password when logging into your accounts. This makes unauthorized access much more difficult. Be cautious of phishing emails and suspicious links. Phishing emails are designed to trick you into revealing your personal information, such as passwords and credit card numbers. They often appear to be from legitimate sources, so always double-check the sender's email address. Be wary of emails from unknown senders or that ask you to click on suspicious links. Keep your software updated. Software updates often include security patches that address known vulnerabilities. Ignoring these updates can leave your devices exposed to cyber threats. Make sure your operating system, web browser, and other software are up to date. Regular updates are crucial for maintaining the security of your devices. Use a reputable antivirus and anti-malware software. Antivirus and anti-malware software can help protect your devices from viruses, malware, and other online threats. These tools are essential for detecting and removing malicious software. Keep your security software updated and run regular scans. This ensures that your devices are protected against the latest threats. Be mindful of what you share online. Be cautious about the information you share online, especially on social media. Oversharing can make you a target for cybercriminals. Avoid sharing sensitive personal information that could be used for identity theft or other malicious purposes. Always think twice before posting anything that could compromise your security. The dark web's double-edged sword: anonymity and its consequences. The anonymity of the dark web is a double-edged sword. While it can be a valuable tool for privacy and freedom of expression, it also creates opportunities for criminal activity and exploitation. The same anonymity that protects whistleblowers and journalists also shields criminals from detection. The dark web highlights the tension between privacy and security in the digital age. While individuals have a right to privacy, the anonymity of the dark web poses challenges for law enforcement and cybersecurity professionals tasked with protecting society from harm. Striking a balance between these competing interests is crucial for ensuring a safe and secure online environment. The cat-and-mouse game: the evolving landscape of cybercrime. The fight against cybercrime on the dark web is an ongoing cat-and-mouse game. As law enforcement and cybersecurity professionals develop new tools and techniques to combat criminal activity, cybercriminals adapt their tactics and seek new ways to operate undetected. The use of cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin for transactions, has made it more difficult to track financial activities on the dark web. The emergence of new technologies such as blockchain and decentralized networks presents both challenges and opportunities for law enforcement and cybersecurity professionals. Staying ahead of the curve requires constant innovation, collaboration, and adaptation. Staying ahead of the curve, the importance of vigilance in cyberspace. The dark web is a complex and constantly evolving landscape. While it presents challenges for law enforcement and cybersecurity professionals, it's important to remember that individuals are not powerless in the face of cyber threats. By staying informed about the latest threats, practicing good cybersecurity hygiene, and remaining vigilant online, individuals can significantly reduce their risk of becoming victims of cybercrime. The fight against cybercrime is a shared responsibility that requires collaboration and awareness from all stakeholders. Staying ahead of the curve in cyberspace is an ongoing process of education, adaptation, and vigilance. By working together, we can create a safer and more secure online environment for everyone.